Jose Automotive Reviews. The 2021 Corvette already has 2 supplier issues. Now, if you thought the 2021 would be a better year for the mid-engine Corvette, well, tough luck. Production may be rolling at a full steam in Bowling Green, but the golden bow tie already has a few issues, or we could say hiccups if you mind. First thing first, the illuminated sail plates, RPO code VST, has suddenly disappeared from the Chevrolet accessory catalog. Muscle Cars and Truck reported supplier-related problem for this hiccup caused by the ongoing health crisis that puts immense pressure on the entire automotive industry. Now, secondly, Sky Cool Gray with the strike yellow is all new color combo for the 2021 model year, inspired by the Corvette racing livery and exclusively to the 3LT trim level. This interior theme has been placed on constraints by General Motors. According to one of the largest dealers in the United States of America, customers can kick their build slots further down the road. Let's take a look at some of these Corvettes. The Corvette is just a strikingly awesome sports car, and it has met with many snafus ever since the pandemic. However, it's still an awesome sports car, loved by many and hated by few. The 2020 Corvette and the 2021 Corvette is just stunningly awesome. Now, considering that many people have been pushed from the 2020 to 2021, Corvette may want to reconsider the supply chain for the Corvette. But looking at the bigger picture, the golden bow tie has no incentive to do better if you remember what kind of audience the Corvette is targeting. Back when the C8 was brand spanking new, the average age for Corvette owners was 61 years old. The mid-engine layout is certain to bring that figure down a bit. But on the other hand, the vast majority of owners are senior citizens who don't mind waiting a lot or paying over sticker price. On that note, you'll be glad to hear that the $59,995 is the starting point for the coupe for the 2021 model year. Now, the bad news, well, some options are more expensive because GM is well aware of the supply and demand work. As opposed to the $5,000 and the $1,495, until earlier this month, the Z51 Go Faster package and RPO code E60 front suspension lift now cost $5,995 and $1,995 respectively, even though the content of these options has not changed. So there's a lot of power General Motors has regarding the Corvette because the Corvette is just awesome, folks. I mean, the design is the mid-engine sports car is just on point. Still, the 2021 Corvette Stingray is seeing some hiccups just right out the gate. And there's no denying that the 2020 wasn't a great year for the C8 Corvette. While the mid-engine sports car arrived with the unrivaled excitement, those feelings quickly changed for some buyers. A UAW strike, supplier issues, and a global pandemic all come into play during the C8 first sales year, which ultimately resulted in customers' orders not being filed. Now, as the 2021 model year begins for the Corvette Stingray, fans and buyers alike have been hopeful that this year will bring less drama. Well, thanks to the report from the Corvette Blogger, we have our first look at yet another road supplier issue. This time, it relates to the Sky Cool Gray Strike Yellow interior option. Sky Cool Gray Strike Yellow is a new interior option, joining the C8 Corvette lineup for the 2021 model year. It includes the black seat finish with the light gray inserts, while the whole interior gets some bright yellow stitching. Just like the other new additions on the option list, this package is meant to pay respect to the Corvette racing livery. We all know the love. While this package isn't going to be for everyone, it seems that not every customer that expected will receive this option. Corvette Blogger says that the interior package has officially been placed on constraints by General Motors. marking the first production issues of the 2021 model year. And basically, it's, the interior just looks strikingly awesome. You can just look at this right here. Everything that appears blue is actually like yellow. So it's a great livery with the yellow stripe in the steering wheel. Everything is just, it's just awesome. It's fantastic. Now, new of this, the 2021 Corvette Limitations come from Dave Salvatore of Corvette, the nation's largest Corvette dealer. It doesn't appear to be a permanent problem, however, as customers will have the option to kick their bill slot down the road in hopes of the issue being resolved. That said, it appears some customers will still actually receive their cars with this option on time. Now, considering many early 2021 Corvette bill slots are occupied by buyers who's faced with similar issues, in 2020, we expect there to be some anger about another delay. If you currently have a 2021 C8 Corvette on order with this interior option, your dealer is going to reach out to you, and if your car cannot be completed as ordered. Now, secondly, the Corvette Action Center outlines a sudden disappearance of a certain Chevrolet accessory for the C8. The Stingray illuminated door sill plate, which we talked about earlier, carrying an RPO code VST, and the outlet cites COVID-related supplier issues, which were come to accept as all but normal at this point. At no fault of his own, the C8 Corvette has had a rough go so far. Let's hope that these hiccups are only ones that the buyers face for the 2021 Corvette Stingray. Let's take a look at this interior. And this is just awesome, folks. I mean, just look at that. I mean, this neon type of yellowish color, and with the interior also, looking nice like that too. It's just as well. I mean, this really highlights the Corvette heritage, and with this livery, which makes it exceptionally nice. If you guys can remember, let's recap some of these things that has plagued the Corvette. Now, you have the UAW strike supplier issue, which production of the C8 Corvette has not only has not only been going exactly as General Motors originally intended, with the planned December start date being pushed back until next month due to the UAW strike. That lasted for 40 days last year, and the delay in production has already caused some of the heartaches for the Corvette buyers. And as dealer locations have reportedly been reduced by nearly 20% for the 2020 model year. Now, though, it appears the buyers who have received their location will be missing out on a few popular options, such as the visible carbon fiber splitter and the side skirts. Now, the news came from a report, again, from the Corvette Blogger, who stated that the supplier for the carbon fiber aero treatments cannot meet the demands related to the volume of orders. Now, this speaks to the popularity of the 5VM visible carbon fiber splitter and the side skirt package, despite the not so cheap sticker price of $4,850. Now, the mid-engine layouts and exuberant amounts of carbon fiber go hand in hand, so we can't blame the C8 buyers for wanting to dress their sports car up, so it can look like their competitors. And however, that was just one issue with the UAW strike that the Corvette was undergoing. And then customer orders not being able to be fulfilled. Like GM gives update, and that was for the 2020. That was another issue. Now, with the arrival of the Corvette, the 2020 model year, monumental moments in the automotive industry. However, most people would agree that the C8 Corvette hasn't had, a great run, such as UAW conflicts, supplier issues, and then the pandemic. So there were all kind of things that were stopping the C8 Corvette from living up to his name, or living up to the hype, of the emotion. The C8 Corvette is still the bomb and still awesome and a fantastic sports car. I love one myself and would love to put one in my garage when I get the opportunity. But the C8 Corvette, despite the original plan to increase the price, the C8 Corvette is still, the price is remaining steady for the 2021 model year. Now, as a result of the delays, that being said, pricing related to the options and features are subject to change, and it's going to be changing in the upward direction, if any. I mean, just take a look at this iconic body. The Corvette has went into a direction that the Corvette lovers always wanted to be in. And still for 2021, the Corvette, in the midst of all of these issues, the Corvette is keeping this low price. However, the accessory prices, as I mentioned earlier, are going up. And, there's a difference in price. But the Corvette is still longed for. And a lot of people are lusting after this Corvette. Even in Europe, they have noticed that this is an iconic car and that it's competing against the likes of the Audi R8. And there's nothing like it for the price point. There's no competition still. The 2021 Corvette is it, folks. And even in the midst of all these issues, the Corvette will shine. This is Automotive Reviews. Thanks for watching. Remember, like, share, and subscribe.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more interesting videos.